So do you have to be a narcissist to post all your thoughts on LinkedIn or social media in general? Here's what I have to say about that subject and some of the nasty feedback you get from people that are just haters. Hi, my name is Stephen Joseph, and I'm the president and founder of V01 Communications. So I've been posting online for about 4 years now, and even more consistently in the last year. And as I post more, I get some of the most encouraging feedback from folks like you via direct message. You know, it's not always about the likes or the comments or how many times your post is reshared. Sometimes I will get feedback from folks that just were really touched by a specific subject, or they feel as though they can relate to the situation that I'm explaining. It even comes from competitors in some cases where somebody just wants to grab a coffee and, just have a conversation about very similar experiences that they have. Now, sometimes you're going to get feedback, especially as you get started, right? And maybe you're tripping up a little bit or you're a little bit nervous. And one of the things that I've heard from people is, well, you got to kind of be a little bit, into yourself or narcissistic to continue to post things that are on your mind, to think that other people are interested in that. To some degree, that there's tons of that out there, right? But depending on your perspective and your content and what your purpose is, I think that what it takes to be successful in posting on social media, especially videos like this, and I've learned that firsthand, is actually the opposite of narcissism. It's actually being extremely vulnerable. And most folks like myself who are sort of naturally more introverted are not comfortable getting in front of the camera and sharing their perspective. Or even sometimes you have something that you have really interesting to say and you're scared to comment because you think that comment's going to go against the grain. And like LinkedIn, for example, is it's a professional platform, and I want to conform. So what I would say to those comments or those folks that pull you back if you're trying to get outside of your comfort zone and start to post on social media is, so long as the content and the purpose of your message is something that is really important to you, and in many cases, like I said, you need to be vulnerable and be willing to accept feedback, it's probably the opposite and the least narcissistic thing you can do. It can be extremely scary to actually put your thoughts and feelings and ideas out there and open them up to scrutiny and criticism. But my experience has been extremely positive, and that's why I continue to post. Not only do I feel like it's helping to grow my business, but it's also helping to develop me into somebody that can really understand on these important topics that I post about what other people think. And again, not oftentimes is it in the comments, because I do understand people are apprehensive. But I get a lot of great direct messages, many that are really encouraging, but often some that challenge me, right? And I learn from that, or it opens up a discussion or a dialogue that I didn't expect. But certainly, you don't have to worry about people thinking you're just being narcissistic to put yourself online. I think everyone has something that's important to say, and all of those perspectives are interesting and unique. So I would encourage more people to get out there and to start to post some of their content. It doesn't need to be a video. You can start, and I started by writing articles actually on LinkedIn and just basically journaling or sort of keeping a diary about what your thoughts are. Or even if there's something really interesting that you want to share that someone else shared, you can repost. But again, don't ever feel like you should be judged because you're sharing your thoughts and ideas on social media. So long as your heart's in the right place and you have a good, and a positive approach, I think you'll get great feedback from your audience. Please comment, share, like the post, or send me a direct message with your thoughts and feedback. I'd love to, engage and talk more about this subject and others. Anyone that's interested in posting and getting out there on social media.